Hello guys, Robert1 here, coming at you with a ban list reaction video with a good friend of mine and part of the Team Stardust Crusaders, Dylan. You want
Yo, how's it going, everybody?
He has seen the list. I have not. We were just in the middle of something together, and I thought, hey, why not bring him on, get him on the channel, and have someone to discuss the list with a bit as well, so we can have a bit more of a discussion in these videos today. And we're going to be looking at this ban list reaction. We do have Charman, who is currently drunk in the background. He's just sleeping on his side, and hoping for a good list. Dylan, you already know it, so don't say anything.
Oh yeah, of course, mate. I'm just here for opinions.
And yeah, let's go ahead and start the ban list. Alright, so right off the bat, I see nothing's banned from this top. So let's go down a bit. Fucking let's go! Snow was dumb. It was retarded. It should have never come back to 1. Deserved. Just straight up deserved. I've been playing tier for a solid month now, or almost a month, and I have been winning so many games just because Zoroboros Snow banished 21.
Yeah, it's too much. Snow giving tier elements that crucial interaction point and dodging point off of Snow.
Exactly.
Had to go 100%.
It really
Being a control player myself, had to go.
Yeah, like just the fact that you can just summon it, set any monster your opponent controls, and have a body, it's just insane. And then just punch for like 11k with like a Zoroboros, it's nuts. It really did have to go. It should have never come back to 1. And now that it's banned again, I think tier element will probably decrease in power a bit because that was a real big power push for the deck, but it will still be pretty good. So it's a very good hit. It deserved it. Happy. Keep going down. Actually, they didn't ban Scythe.
No, they didn't.
Oh, they didn't ban Scythe again! God damn it, Konami. Okay, anything else? Ronin Toadin?
Yeah, Ronin Toadin being gone, taking that crucial hit from Splight right there.
What? But you can still make Toad. I mean, I guess it takes away your free recursion.
It makes it harder as well to make Toad, because without the
the Ronin Toadin.
Without the live twin engine now in it, it's much harder. Pure Splight with just frogs won't no longer make it, along with the runic version won't make it either.
Yeah, because the Ronin Toadin was just a lot of free recurability that gave the deck a lot of access into more level 2 plays, and also gave you follow-up after your first Toad, so that's actually upsetting. You can still make Toad in the deck, so I will be interested to see where people go.
It will either have to be the live twin version, or you have to be burning that normal summon on that other swap to be able to do it.
To be honest, I think
playing dupe.
Maybe. Yeah. You'll probably end up, the ratio will probably go to free swap and then 1 dupe frog again, unless there's another frog that you can just get a free advantage out of, but I don't think there is outside of Ronin Toadin. So that is actually a very strong hit, very good ban in overall. It means that Toad is still there for like other random decks, but like this is just a really interesting hit. I didn't expect this at all. Especially seeing as I didn't think they would really hit Sprite right now. I thought they were gonna wait a bit, take a chill, and let the decks run around. And seeing as Sprite hasn't even been going off recently, and it's more been the tier element and other sort of random things going off, it's interesting to see. But let's continue. Anything else banned? You know what? Crystal and Halki Firebrax, we all knew this was going to happen. I expect to see like 12 tuners limited. Halki Firebrax deserved to be banned. It was an insane card in so many different decks. Like 100%, it gave free access into like the entire Punk combo. It gave free access into just so many other random decks. Honestly, this card has just been a problem for such a long time, and limiting it to 1 obviously did nothing. So banning the card now, very good. It does hit some decks that didn't really need it, such as like Adamantipator and stuff, but hey, we'll figure out other ways to play the deck, it's fine. But like, deservedly banned, 100%. Right, anything else banned? Chaos Ruler, another one that we knew was going to get banned. This card deserved it as well, like just milling 5 and taking a light or dark.
It was 2-3 in combo decks, like
yeah.
It was just 2-3. It was just an easy route into Baron. It was, you know, an easy route into Zombie Vampire?
It was
I
an easy
believe
route
was the card
into
name.
no, it was an easy route into Zombie Vampire, making it able to mill 9, but it also was an easy route into the Red Archfiend Abyss Dragon, the one that just
Yes,
negates
the skip
anything.
phase one.
No,
Yeah, the skip.
It was the skip phase one, but it was also the face-up card negation, which was very good. And now that this is banned, it means that a lot of decks that were abusing it can't really abuse it. So I can see Punk actually just fully falling off now, or maybe just becoming an engine. So
yeah, I think they'll become a small engine like they used to be, rather than a pure variant of the deck.
yeah, like this is a very good hit in my personal opinion. Any other bans? Like we've had a very good ban section so far, just no Scythe, which is upsetting. I don't see any more bans. Paul Greed is still banned, as always. Red Reboot. No! Why?
That was the happiest one I was
What?
to see. That time you red rebooted me in that final game. In the locals, mate. It had to be hit.
No!
Cards been
No!
running around too rampant too often, man. Way too much. It's too free.
That's...
A card that completely shuts down. You got to think one card that completely shuts down any trap based deck like Eldritch or anything like that. You know, they're not running rampant. It's the same principle as banning Imperial Order, in my opinion.
But now
it's one card that shuts down your opponent.
But now you don't have really any interaction for like solemn cards or anything if you go first. Like, this one hit is gonna boost so many decks. That 100%. Is absolutely insane. And honestly, I can see so many trap decks just coming back. Even though we've got Lightning Storm, Cosmics, Duster, I can honestly see more trap decks coming back because now they don't have to fear the fact that they're going to get red rebooted. And that is so good. But oh my god, this card was so... This feels like... It just feels really bad. But I can understand why it was banned as well, just because technically it is a really sacky one-off.
Yep, 100%.
It is an insanely sacky one-off, and the fact of the matter is, if you're playing against anything like Mathmex, if you're playing against any deck that really does set up traps on the turn one, it's just an auto button. It's an auto win button 9 times out of 10, and I can't help but be upset. But it's technically a good hit. It's like the Max C theory, but I didn't want that to happen at all. That is a hard one. But yeah, the ban section looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie. They got rid of the main problems, which was Chaos Ruler and also Hacky Fibrax. Those had to die. They get rid of Rodentodon and also Snow to hit both Sprite and also Tear. So I can definitely see things becoming a bit more fairer in those archetypes now. Especially seeing as Rodentodon was such a big thing to Sprite. Like, it was really just a massively necessary card. And Fairy Tail Snow, it should have never come back. Simple as that. Electromite's also still banned, so Pendulum are trash. Sick. Okay, but let's go on to limiteds now. What's limited? Okay, so I got 2. Sick. So they've unlimited Blackwing Steam the Cloak, and they've unlimited Cyberjaw. Okay, so these are 2 cards that should have come back anyway. Steam the Cloak should have come back just for the fact that Hulk was banned. And Cyberjaw, I mean, it's a flip monster.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's not gonna do much. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no reason for it to be banned still. Like, we have like Morphing Jar and all this other stuff. I don't see the need for Cyberjar to be banned still. Going down
might be scaring people into attacking into face down defense position monsters right now.
Yeah. Oh, we got another one. Olion, yep, another card that was abused by Hulk, so definitely should have came back. Substitute. What? Substitute.
Yep, Substitute back, but having a Errata inbound, I bet you.
No, because if they've unbanned it before the Errata, that means this thing is legal.
Yeah, they're going to. I reckon they're Errata it, like, relatively soon, because this ban list is still not in effect till the 10th of November. 3rd of November, sorry.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, but it's a level 1, so Splite can't abuse it, which is pretty good.
So you tribute one monster to special summon one monster from your deck.
Yep.
I would play this with 1-for-1 in Sprite. Like,
there's that extension you needed.
Yeah, like, that's actually...
As long as you don't starters before you 1-for-1, because you can't special summon.
Yeah, that's... I don't know how I feel about that. Like,
that'll be the card you have to see how the meta unfolds.
Yeah, but I feel like...
see if it's relevant.
I guess without Rodentodon, you can't abuse that fact, the fact of the recursion, but still, Substitute.
You can't mass drive a substitute.
Yeah.
With no rodent.
Oh, I don't know if I like that or not. That's a really hard one to process. I never thought this card would ever come back because it's a non-once per turn. Summon as many things as you want from your deck, and technically with this, if you can set up itself and another monster, you can go ahead and just summon as many of your frogs in the deck as possible. Go elf and then just summon back another thing to guarantee Toad and Sprite. So I don't know how I feel about this, but we're definitely gonna see some interesting things with this, and I can definitely see some abuse coming with Substitute. So that's scary, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Anything else limited? Not seeing anything. No? Anything? Really? Nothing. Oh, Spellbook of Judgment is back. Okay,
yep.
So that's good for anyone who had Spellbook of Judgments, and just, to be honest, Spellbook of Judgment never needed to be banned for this long. Like, Spellbooks just aren't good enough. And I know, and I know some people, Jason, would say otherwise, but
he's well happy. But
yeah.
Like, this card, back in the day when Spellbooks first come out, and one interruption was like the be or end all, especially the fact that Fate didn't target. But now you've got boards and any decks setting up like unlimited interruptions pretty much, or like tier elements not caring if you get rid of one of their monsters, for example.
Yeah,
it's like this card's irrelevant now pretty much.
It's also the fact that it literally just says you oh, we got Reese. But yeah, it's literally just the fact that the card is during the end phase as well, which isn't good. Join the call, Reese. You're on video right now. What? We're literally on now, but yeah, get in, quick. But yeah. That is very interesting. Like, I honestly didn't see this card needing to be banned any longer, and the fact that it's during the end phase doesn't really help at all, so yeah. Like, 2 ban cards coming back. 1 I'm sketchy about is Substitute, and 2 with Judgment, it just like didn't need to be banned anymore. Is there anything else? Oh, another one. A Pointer of the Red Lotus. That's banned now, or limited now. Okay, I can see why this was limited. It's kind of like Trap Dust Dupe, where you just get to see your opponent's hand, you banish a card into the end of your opponent's turn. Paying the 2,000 life points means nothing. Like, it's literally just a free rip, and I can understand fully why this was limited. Like,
it's a free targeted rip as well, which is amazing.
Yeah, like it's an absolutely insane card. It was doing so much in the format. I honestly do not see any issue with this card being limited. It kind of did deserve it, and we still have other options as well if people are scared of like Dark Ruler No More, and also like anything like Judgment or what is it, Evenly Matched. You can still just play like Judgments. You can play like Anti-Spell Fragrance if you was just scared of the Dark Ruler. Like, you have options, so a Pointer did deserve the limit, I think, and yeah, we can see a lot coming back from that. So interesting there. And is that the only other card limited? Yeah, so limited section, bit scary, and a lot of it makes sense, I would say. What's your personal thoughts?
I feel like the Spellbook of Judgment coming back is completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
The Appointer of the Red Lotus is a good hit because it's nothing worse than, you know, you going first, making a board, your opponent going second, breaking the board, and then setting an Appointer, or even vice versa, your opponent going first, making a ridiculous board, setting an Appointer, and then your turn, and then they're just like, right, Appointer away, like your starting piece or something, and you're like, oh great, now I lose next turn.
Yeah, I can fully understand that.
Yeah, Substitute, we'll see how the meta goes, 100%. It's a level 1 as well. It'd be broken if it was a level 2.
Yeah, if it was level 2, there'd be no coming back.
Yeah. O-line makes sense as Hulk's gone, so it doesn't matter. Cyberjar, it's just going to make you scared of attacking its face-down defense position monsters, really.
I mean, it's a level 2, though. Oh, no, it's a level 3? It's level 3?
Is it level 3?
Oh, that's even worse.
And then Steam Cloak coming back again. Hulk's banned, so it's not one card combo anymore. So.
Yeah, so fully worth getting rid of.
Yeah, and then I feel like the bans and stuff at the moment are just everything's exactly where it should be, apart from
Scythe.
The obvious. Yeah, Scythe.
Just Scythe. Scythe should have gone 100%, but it reaps its head for another format. But yeah, let's go on to the semi-limited. Is there anything interesting here? Oh, so they haven't done anything on the semi-limited section. Desires is still semi-limited. Tenki is still semi-limited. Malicious is still semi-limited. Wait, wasn't there more stuff limited?
No, that's it. That have been the only
Originally?
semi-limiters. Nope, that was it.
Okay, so
Oh
what's-
yeah. If you keep reading, there's 2 that you need
Yeah.
to read on the next bit. But
Okay, so the unlimited ones, straight up. Oh, we've got someone coming in. Let's go ahead and give him to the call. He needs to join this call. One sec. Reese, you need to join the call that you're currently part of a chat with. Reese? Why can't I hear you? I'll just invite Dylan to this one, it's fine. Yeah. What is Dylan's name? Simply. But yeah. Yeah, but we're currently at the end of the ban list, Reese. We'll get the, there we go. Right, so Reese, have you seen the ban list so far? We're on to the unlimited, so I don't know what's unlimited.
I would like to announce that I am quitting YuGiOh.
Why?
I can't play a game with a company that has 0 brain cells.
Because they didn't ban Cypher, right?
Yet, Reese. Nah, Rob hasn't worked it out yet, Reese. I'm waiting for him in his video to work it
What?
out.
Okay. Oh wait. They didn't ban Mystic Mine!
There we go. It finally dropped. We're in the next
Oh!
6 months. Free Mystic Mine, people.
No, it's not 6 months, is it? Where's the next
Yeah,
list?
I think so.
Effective
no longer
from-
than a couple of months.
Oh
ago.
my god, they're doing that crap again as well. I haven't
Yep.
even gotten to the end of this ban list, and I realized I haven't.
Yep.
Oh my
So,
god, right.
Mystic Mine Runic's best deck this format.
Oh, god damn it. Well, I guess Konami has the brain cell of just draw the out, so let's figure out what the end of this list is so I can cry in a corner. Right, so we've got Dynamite Knight Unlimited. I guess that makes sense because it didn't need to be there anymore. So, why the fuck is Ben 10 Unlimited?
Apparently, that Drytron's winning the UK Nationals is just not proof enough that they're a good enough deck as they are.
What? So we have
So,
full power Drytron again?
Yeah, full power. No, we don't have either.
Okay, yeah, we don't have even. But still, that's insane.
Mhm.
What the hell, Konami?
Anyone know about a substitute? £200.
No. Next we have Shooting Rise Dragon. I mean, I guess without Hulk it's fine. Without Hulk it's fine. Future Destiny, let's go! Heroes of full power! First list, we're playing heroes. Right, that makes me very happy. And
Place Fusion Destiny with Starlight DP.
I have it. Nadir Servant's also up for. Oh, I only have 2 Nadir Servant.
Yep.
Fuck.
3 Nadir 7. Sid best deck
Uh,
again. Let's go.
I mean, I don't think that's correct to unlimit it because just for the fact that you now give every deck basically access to Winder. I don't think that's fair, but hey, whatever. What else? Trickstar Light Stage was an obvious one coming back to 3. It didn't need to stay. So Sprite are getting it. And Wall of the Revealing Light, this should have come back ages ago as well. I didn't even know this card was still limited. But yeah. Reese, you're right. Konami has no brain cells for the simple fact that they didn't ban Mystic Mine.
Or Scythe.
Or Scythe.
And like, example is where they banned the one-off Red Reboot.
Yeah, like that was a problem with me as well, where I literally just I get why they did it because it technically is a really sacky one-off. It's an insanely sacky one-off.
No, hold on. So you're telling me that Red Reboot is so powerful that even that makes you lose in time that you have to ban it at a one-off, but Cool Buy's okay.
I mean,
I just
Or
I can't
Scythe and Mystic
understand.
Mine is more healthy in the game than Red Reboot is.
Yeah.
I can't understand. I get Snow. Believe me, I get Snow.
And I get
guess
Ronin.
I get Ronin. Alright. But why? Why are you gonna ban the one-off side deck card? Which means basically you're supporting every single trap deck in the format, right?
Yeah.
Because now people have to play Cosmic, Twin Twister, Storm, Evenly, or something stupid, you know. So you're gonna see Tiers probably playing more Galaxies now for their mills, because what else are you gonna do? You can't just draw Red Reboot. So
Yeah.
which means that now basically anti-spell is so powerful that if you see it, it might actually genuinely cost you an entire game. That's what they've. There's no there's less of a chance of you surviving an anti-spell.
Yeah, but I think to be honest, when it comes to like the pick between anti-spell and judgment now, I think people are gonna move towards the judgments, just because obviously judgment can stop the evenly matched, so it's fine. But at the same time, this list, don't get me wrong, isn't bad, but Konami, you seriously made mistakes here. Like,
No, don't worry. We just put Dark Bribes in our extra deck, boys. Our side deck, sorry. Dark Bribe, best card, man.
in all honesty,
I'll use it from your hand.
this is a mess.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy with how they unbanned like a lot of good stuff. Like they unbanned the Fusion Destiny and the Dear Serve and the Light Stage. I'm happy that that's back. Ben 10 shouldn't have been unlimited. I don't care. And then we're looking at like the limited section, which is, I think there's a lot of interesting stuff. Substitute, that scares me. That really does scare me. Like, I don't know what to think of that. And then the band section, I think the band section is perfect outside of like just the Red Reboot, right? Like, for cards they banned, I would say it's perfect, but because they didn't ban Scythe and Mystic Mind, that's the problem.
Well, they wanted people to have cards let them go second. Red Reboot's just one of those cards, right? Now there's nothing that really you could say, yes, I can go second against strength decks. It's just,
Yeah.
oh, it's so irritating. You have to play evenly, and that's it. It's so annoying. And evenly isn't even printed not many times.
It's
So now
got
they have to
what,
print
3
evenly.
printings? It's got 3 printings, right? It's got the original print, the Megatin reprint, and also the Ghost from the Past reprint, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, and the Ghost from the Past one's the most recent one, and that's not even that recent. So people
Yeah.
aren't gonna have evenlies, and they're gonna be complaining because you took away Red Reboot. So, you know, and now once again, Fusion Destiny's at 3, so people are gonna start splashing DPE everywhere again. So that's another format.
In all
Yay,
honesty,
more.
I don't see people splashing DPE and everything again. Like, I get the logic behind it, but the thing is, it's playing a lot more bricks and extra deck resources.
It's only 2 for one extra deck monster. That's very good. Although I suppose it's still another good.
But Tier and Splight can't play DPE package.
No, Tier can play it.
What,
They
they
100% could play it.
Yeah,
Well,
they-
yeah, but
you
they
shall-
wouldn't.
They're
They
dark.
wouldn't.
You just shuffle them back. What do you mean?
yeah, you shuffle
Yeah,
them back, make
but
Mud
you-
Dragon.
Yeah, but why would you play Freed Fusion Destiny and the 2 things in your package in Tiers when you could play other things?
Yeah, to be honest, when
And
it
then
comes
Splight
to
can't play it.
no,
at all.
Sprite can't play at all, because if they do brick on that, that does hurt them too much. Especially now that they've lost the Ronin.
Or if they
they-
starter, they can't summon DPE anyway.
To be honest, I'm curious to see where Sprite are going to go and where Tearlament are going to go. I think Tearlament are going to go more to their roots without Snow, where they were like doing a lot of weird things, and maybe even more branded tier will come out of the woodwork like you're playing, Reese. Because honestly, if Scythe's not banned, like, that's just going to happen so much more now. I can't not see that happening. So, in all honesty, with like this ban list, I can see branded tier becoming one of probably the best versions of Tearlament.
For now, until a Shizu comes
yeah.
out.
If it does, people are just gonna stop playing it because D-Barrier is gonna come out of the woodwork and we have no Red Reboot, so that's just an instant game loss now.
Yeah, that
nothing you
is
can do
very
to it.
true. Yeah, I think
There is
D-Barrier.
nothing you can do now, which is one of the reasons
D-Barrier-
why I don't want to play it.
D-Barrier should be in everyone's side again now, because you flip going first, you flip that against tier elements, they can't red reboot you, game over.
Yeah, that's true.
Same with Splight. To be honest. You flip Splight against Splight, you call XYZ, they lose.
They don't lose, but they have a hard time battle. Actually, no. If you call it when they summon the Gigantic, they do kind of lose.
Well, you just do it before they summon Gigantic.
No. You want to do
Good.
it. You want to do it on the
There's no link.
Gigantic because then they still have resources left. But yeah,
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
this list, in a nutshell, I would say, is a 7. But like, it lost the 3 just because no Mystic Mind, no Scythe. Like, those were the 2 massive
No,
things they had to hit.
I rate it lower than that. I think it's like a 5.
Yeah, I rate it lower now, like, because Runics will run wild now, absolutely run wild, because they can main. They don't care about anything that is banned or unbanned. They don't care about anything at all. They've still got free Mystic Mine, and now that the fact that there's no red reboot, if they want a main deck instead of skill drain, they main deck other things like soul drains or there can only be ones, whatever you want, whatever trap floodgate you want. They're like, okay, cool, flip it when I need to. I'm not scared of red reboot.
Yeah.
And the fact that they can lock you under mine now with Demise is even worse, because the deck was already strong as it is, and it's just gotten stronger now pretty much from this banned list.
Yeah, to be honest, there is a lot of issues. I can see them.
And technically, Cyberjar, if you play Cyberjar in Runics, you're +5 for free.
Yeah, you're right, because if you just go ahead and
because you just set it, control your opponent, yeah, then they won't battle phase you, or if they do, they'll have to attack into Cyberjar, because you've got to think, all battle phases always happen in your opponent's turn. They have to do it in Runics. They flip Cyberjar, you lose all of your monsters, and then they draw 5.
Yeah.
And especially if it's underneath Mystic Mine, that could be their only thing under Mystic Mine. That's it, it's Cyberjar. Flip it, +5.
Yeah, but you gotta remember your opponent also gets resources out of the Cyberjar, so there is issues there, but I see where you're coming from.
Runics don't care because they want to mill you out.
That's true.
Pure Runics won't care. I'm playing Cyberjar and Pure Runics, put it that way. Let's go.
Fair enough. Yeah, at the end of the day, though, this ban list has one overarching issue. No Mystic Mine ban. Konami, there will be a video coming out about this, like, going more in depth. But, yeah, this is, I like they got rid of Snow. I like they got rid of Renington. I like they got rid of Hulk. I like they got rid of Chaos Ruler. Don't like how they got rid of Reboot. Like the unlimits, there's a good amount of unlimits that I think are happy. But at the end of the day, they made big mistakes. They didn't ban.
Yeah, letting Scythe and Mystic Mine through is just.
Yeah, we're gonna see a little bit more Sky Striker again now, actually, because they can play DP, and then they also have Mystic Mine as an option for going second.
Yeah, that's true.
Sky Strikers have got Runics, mate. Like,
Runic,
well.
Sky Striker got Runics, and that's dumb. The fact that this ban list has promoted Runics so much, just in general, being a Runic player myself, like spicy list coming to Rob's channel soon, so I don't know if he's uploaded it. But this deck has so much splashable potential in most decks. Is the fact now that Mystic Mine isn't banned, so
there's no one talking about Spellbook of Judgment going to 1.
We talked about it. It's irrelevant.
I think it's irrelevant.
It kind of is.
Like it's just draw at the end of your turn, and because it's at the end of the turn, it's way too slow. There's no need to care about it.
What if you played some sort of hybrid of like Spellbook Runic or something?
Spellbook Runics would be good, but again, you've got to think any deck that splashes Runic into it needs to be able to just purely control your opponent, and the fact that adding Spellbook of Judgment into a Runic Spellbook list, sorry, all you're going to be really doing is instead of Mystic Mining, you're going to end on Jowgen.
Yeah.
And then control the board using your Runics. But like other decks, like the spicy list that's coming to Rob's channel, or like even Splite Runic now, without the because they won't need to burn their normal summon in the Splite Runic version to still go into Elf and all that. That version will still comfortably go into Toad, and then control you with Elf Toad Runics like it has been. That will be that, or the live twin version of Splite is going to be the strongest. And now the fact that, like Rob discussed at the beginning of the video, tier elements can't go Zoroboros, Chain, Snow, Banish 21 for game.
No, instead they go Zoroboros, Chain, Gizmek.
No, because Gizmek isn't enough. Like, you're banishing 8 cards from your deck, you gotta remember how many cards you milled. If you've, your graveyard is your biggest resource, and with Snow being gone, the banish of Gizmek means nothing. In all honesty, I see tier kind of falling off of the Curious and Danger line now, just for the fact that yes, that line is still pretty decent, but I think it would probably be better if you actually just kind of go for the Slifer route if you were to do that. And not saying that's a bad route, but I think like the Brandon route is maybe a lot better now just because the snow's gone.
I do think the Scythe, the trap branded Scythe version of your playing Reese is heavily strong, man.
Yeah.
Like
it's heavily strong, but now as I said, you literally lose to D-Barrier. There's no out. There is 0 out.
Can't you can't even Scythe them under D barrier, can you?
No.
You can't do anything.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Not really, no. There's no out. There is 0 out.
I reckon top sides this format is definitely going to be either Cosmics or Twin Twisters now, Evenleys and D-Barrier. D-Barrier is going to be very prominent in every deck now. And unlike OCG, we still have Mystic Mine, so tier element players don't have to fear too much about Necro Valley. But I feel like when the Shizu come out, everyone might start siding Necro Valleys like they did with the Skilled. Because you got to think, when the format where Flundereese were running quite wild, everyone started to side deck, 1 or 2 Zombie Worlds and a Banshee, right?
Yeah.
Now, where tier elements are running wild, people could theoretically be siding stuff like Metaverse, Demise of the Lands and a Necro Valley, or they could be siding if they're going first, they could be siding like 3 Necro Valleys and like a Gravekeeper's Commandant or something to like search it because it's also a Dark level 4.
Yeah, like there's just so many things right now. And also another thing that I just realized they didn't banish or banned was the Wind Barrier statue. So Flundereese, good job, Flunder players. Your degeneracy continues as well. But
that deck's kind of fallen off now because like a lot of decks can play around it.
Yeah, but the thing is, now that the 2 big decks are weakened, like what are you supposed to do now?
Do you not understand that this banner just says that Konami supports degenerate players? It says, yes, you can play Mystic Mine, you can play Wind Barrier Statue, you can play Harpy's Featherstorm, and it's okay.
Yeah, and and they even improved True Draco at the same time by giving them back Dynamite Knight, so that's another degeneracy right there that's just come back out of nowhere.
They also wounded, right, 2 combo decks, so Tyr and Splight.
Yeah.
And they've just buffed another heavy combo deck that if they get, like, in Drytron, because if Drytron go ham, they have no fear anymore, because like, if you've got to think about it, in the proper Drytron combo, if you're going to combo line, they will Scythe you, Griffin you, and then anti-spell you. And then now there's no red reboot, you're not stopping that anti-spell. Yeah. So you lose if they hit you that combo now. There is
you can still Cosmic an anti-spell.
Yes, you could. You can still Cosmic the
anti-spell. To be honest.
So you have to open the Cosmic Cyclone, which is like...
Yeah, that's
the thing is, though, is...
That's at least more of a chance.
In that, if you're going in that Drytron combo, right, they will go Chainlink 1 anti-spell, Chainlink 2, if you don't respond to the anti-spell, Chainlink 2 Baron. So even if you are anti-spell, if you even have opened the Galaxy Cyclone, Baron can negate it. It couldn't negate Red Reboot though. So then they're going to negate your thing, your Galaxy Cyclone, and switch into Scythe, locking you under Scythe, Griffin, and anti-spell now. So you lose.
Yeah, like there's just...
And with free Ben 10 means that they're going to nick your whole board with Natasha as well. Watch out for these Drytron players now. Watch out for them.
There's so many issues with this list, and I just find that Konami... Like, the thing is, if they left Ronin, I think it would kind of mediate a lot of the stuff that they're doing. Because at least Sprite would still be able to, you know, make Toad easily have interaction for the opponent's turn, and keep these older decks still somewhat scared. But now that you can't make Toad and Sprite, now that you can't Fairy Tail Snow in Tearlament, you're kind of going to see the older decks come back into the format because they don't have to care. They literally do not have to care. Like, I could even probably play PK now and not care. And another thing that I just realized they haven't hit was the Adventure Package. So the Adventure Package is at full power still. Like,
yeah.
like there's just so many things on this list that just feel like they were untouched and not hit for the correct reasons, that the format's gonna be a real big mess. And if you lose to Mystic Mine, if you lose to Scythe, like Konami, you made big problems.
Like I'm on the trade group now, folding through, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
every single person on there is now wanting to buy either a runic core, or a adventure core, or a spellbook core for some reason.
Like,
But
Bro, what do you mean? UK lowest, so UK being like, you know, not Germany. For a lowest substitute is £30.
yeah, it's mad.
That's hilarious.
Mad. It's hand trap format again, boys. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying now. Hand trap format. Decks, especially now that Splight are getting that FTK right soon. Yeah,
I don't know.
that hasn't been hit.
Did they,
that
did
hasn't
they
been
need
hit.
the Swap Frog though to go for the FTK?
The Rodent Odin.
Yeah.
No.
What
No,
did they
no,
need
no.
for it then? I thought they required that.
No, I'm pretty sure they don't require it. If they did, then yeah, fair enough, Konami. You've hit it. Well done, boss. You hit the nail on the head, because we don't want OTKs. But I'm pretty sure it didn't need it, and I think Substitute might actually help them. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Personally, but
yeah. At the end of the day,
it sucks, mate.
well, I don't think it sucks. I don't think it's great. Honestly, Konami, they missed the most important cards, but at the end of the day, at least we know Fairy Tail Snow's banned, Halki Frybrex is banned, and Chaos Ruler is banned. So those are three things that did need to go, and now that they're gone, I think that's better for the game. But at the same time, we're not gonna have a nice couple of months now. Like, I can see that.
This will make you laugh, there. So remember how I said, how we just said that DP wasn't as splashable?
Yeah.
That has not stopped the ulti from being the lowest £95 again to 100.
Feels good.
Yeah.
You know what the thing
Yeah.
is, right, as well, is the fact that now this format is going to be so toxic because of Mystic Mine and Scythe being around, right? Everybody needs to make sure they're maining mine outs. You will say this every single format, that mine is at 3. Even to go as far as if mine is in the game, even if it is semi-limited or limited, always run a mine out. But in the format now for the next couple of months, bear in mind that there are 3 Mystic Mines running around with 3 Demise Lands and a Metaverse running around. You best have 3 mine outs in your main deck so you see them, because everybody that isn't tier or anyone that isn't Splight is going to be either maining them or siding 3. That's going to be either the prominent side card is 3 mines.
Yeah.
That's it.
I can even see it being splashed in the main of almost every deck now, just because of the fact that
Exactly.
like it just says your Omni Negate board is done. You can't play the game if you're not playing Tier Lament when you didn't mill Galaxy Cyclone. It's just game, and it's just very unfortunate now.
When is the release of Darkwing Blast?
Darkwing Blast, I think it's next month, end of next month or something. We can check now. We need product list.
This is, if we Googled this, is October 20th. But I don't know if that's right.
Konami's product list doesn't exist. Okay.
Yep, that's what I've just clicked on.
As
Konami's so degenerate that they've just stopped selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards now. That's it, Mystic
Tier,
Mine for the rest of the format.
yeah.
Doesn't Tier get that one new fusion? What
They get the Summon Negate Fusion.
It's a summon negate.
Yeah, it's an effect. I believe it's an inherent Summon Negate Fusion. But it's not really going to boost them a lot. But anyway, I think this is a good point to end the video at this point, because we are almost at 40 minutes. Closing thoughts. Konami, it should have banned Scythe, it should have banned Mystic Mine. These are 2 cards that needed to go, and now the format for the next couple of months is going to be just even worse, and we're probably going to see Mystic Mine winning even more events. And also, thank you for banning Snow again. But yeah, other statement, it should have happened. Anything for you two?
Yeah, Rob.
Rob.
Huh?
You first.
Nah, go on,
No,
boss.
go on.
Rob, right, Rob, my closing point is what I told you what we were doing before, is my question to you. You're going to sell me that Splight now it's dead. Because I'm a Runic player, so I deserve the Splight now.
Ooh,
Only Splight should be played with Runics now. I'm calling it
maybe,
here and now.
maybe. We'll see. I might figure out something with it because I was gonna go back to it after tier, after like this month for a bit. We'll see. We'll see. It's a maybe. I can't just say yes.
Reese, your closing thoughts as the team leader and our Messiah. All right.
Oh, you made it sound really bad now. I like to say it's good chatting to you boys, and quite simply, Konami, fuck you.
Well, I'm not going to get in Konami's good graces anytime soon. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been quite a long discussion and also reaction video. Hope you did enjoy it. Hope you got some thoughts of your own. If you got any, say them in the comment section below. And we will see you guys probably next time, and also on the team channel when that gets made. I believe you're working on that, Reese, as well. So when that comes out,
it is up. We
Yeah.
was going to do a Banlist discussion. wasn't
yeah,
this
now we
weekend?
can't. But
All
yeah,
we need to do it. Just look out, guys. Last comment. Look out on the team channel, right, for the discussions of the upcoming format video we're gonna post.
yeah, that'll probably be in the description as well. I'll put that in the description of the channel. Reese, you have to send me that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and end it there. Thank you so much for guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. And yeah, Konami, fuck you. Yeah.
Love you, Konami.
Reese.
I love you, Konami.
Anyway,
No, Rob,
later.
Rob,
What?
right, yeah. Fuck you, Konami. Fuck you, Konami.
Later, all.
Konami.